Hey guys, this is Jazz on Spurgeon speaking, and today is another collection video. Now, I already did my action adventure collection. I uploaded all 5 parts actually, for my action adventure collection. Now I'm going to do another collection video, which is my sci-fi adventure, my sci-fi and fantasy collection. I don't really have all that many of them. I don't really think I have all that many of them. So, this really shouldn't have to be so many parts. So, you really shouldn't be all that many parts to this collection because I don't really have all that many sci-fi movies. So, I'll just get this started. So, the first one I have is The Abyss. Superb movie. One of James Cameron's really best films. This is a really great film. I never heard too much about it, and because the only thing I really knew about it is that James Cameron made it, and I only knew like the actual story to it. But I decided this was a birthday present I got. It was a few years ago, but this is a really superb film. I really did think this was an excellent movie. Yeah, definitely watch this. Armageddon. I did want to consider this an action movie because a lot of people said it was an action movie. It has some action elements in it, but I it was more like a sci-fi. This is another excellent sci-fi movie. Let me just pull down. But yeah, this is an excellent sci-fi movie. Another one of my favorite action movies. It's basically a sci-fi action movie. So really, not a whole lot. But yeah, action movie. Another one that you should definitely see. Okay, these were in my action adventure collection, but I decided them to put as sci-fi fantasy. Avatar and Clash of the Titans. Well, you saw these in my my action adventure collection, so really there's not a whole lot to talk about them, but I decided to put them both as sci-fi and fantasy collection because they both have sci-fi elements into it. But yeah, not a whole lot to talk about. Cloverfield. Good movie actually. Really good found footage movie. Now I know like they're all making horror movies from hand cams now, which is a terrible idea. This is my favorite found footage movie. This I wanted this to be really creepy, really suspenseful, and overall really enjoyable. It did just that. I just wanted it. But yeah. The only problem I had with this is the camera. It moves too much. And I thought the hand cam was like a bad idea. This is actually the first found footage movie I ever saw because I'm like, wait, why is the camera all moving like that? And it was a found footage movie. So I didn't really like the fact that they did that. But I'd say this is, okay, I've seen the Blair Witch Project. I was not a big fan of that, but this, I'd say, is a lot better than the Blair Witch. So yeah, I recommend this. And a movie I don't really want to talk about right now, The Chronicles of Narnia. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I don't want to talk about this, so I'll talk about it later. Day After Tomorrow. Lots of people hate this movie for quite a lot of reasons. This is also in my 23 Fox collection, by the way. And yeah, a lot of people hate this for some reason. Maybe I don't really know, but the effects in this are actually really superb. And I thought the effects in this were really good. Not the best acting, but the effects in this I really did I was really impressed by the effects in this, but I'm one of the many people that really enjoyed this. But yeah, I don't really know why a lot of people hate this, but you should check it out sometime. Deja Vu. I've seen I've showed you this in a lot of my videos, so I won't go into very big detail. Made a review about it months ago. Check it out sometimes. Deja vu. Don't really have to talk about it. District 9. Superb film. Really superb. This movie is a really enjoyable sci-fi thriller. Because I wasn't expecting this to be great or anything, because a lot of people say, it's okay. Not as good as, um, not as, well, it's better than Cloverfield, because a lot of people say it's kind of like that. Gut-wrenching smart sci-fi film, which ranks up there with Blade Runner, says. I've never seen Blade Runner, so I don't really know about it, but yeah. Superb movie. Check it out. Aragon, don't have to talk about it because it has fantasy elements in it, so I added it in. Alright, one of my favorite films of all time, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. I really was kind of scared of this when I first seen it as a kid. I grew up watching it on VHS. I don't have the VHS anymore because what's the point? I have the DVD now. Yeah, it's really remarkable. It's overall my favorite Spielberg film. I know he does a lot of great films. He doesn't do a lot of great films, but I'd say his films are really great. But yeah, I've seen it so many times. It never gets old. So yeah, you gotta see it if you haven't seen it. Independence Day or ID4. Uh, really, not the best alien movie I've ever seen, but lots. This is also considered a box office flop for some reason. I was thinking it was kind of making fun of Independence Day and something like that. I don't call it a priority of that, but this movie is fun. This is really fun. I'd say it's better than The Day After Tomorrow. Roland Emmerich directed this. This, I'd say, is better than The Day After Tomorrow. Uh, it's really a fun movie. You really have a time for it. This is also a special feature. It includes 9 minutes of restored footage, so you'll have a fun time with this movie. Oh no! Don't fall over! The bed's unstable. Don't you fall over. One. So, I'll show one more for this part. iRobot. Superb. One of my favorite Will Smith movies of all time. It used to be one of my favorite films of all time, but then, whoops! Don't fall over. Good. It's really another enjoyable sci-fi movie. I really never known a lot about it. Never saw any trailers to it. Seen it a couple times on TV. Decided to pick it up on DVD, and the effects in it are really good. They're really good. Got pained a little bit, but I really don't really read those. I think this is Will Smith's 10th best movie, but this is a superb movie. This is another fun movie. Okay, end of part 1.